In a geopolitical landscape marked by shifting alliances and global tensions, Russian President Vladimir Putin has issued a clear warning to the West. His statement, "Attempts to turn India away from Russia are pointless. India is an independent state," reflects the complex dynamics of international relations. This article explores the significance of Putin's warning and the implications it holds for India's stance on the global stage. Understanding the statement. President Putin's statement underscores the sovereignty and independence of India in making its foreign policy decisions. It is a strong rebuke to any external efforts aimed at influencing India's strategic partnerships, particularly with Russia. This proclamation comes at a time when geopolitical realignments are a subject of intense scrutiny. India's historical relations with Russia. The relationship between India and Russia has deep historical roots, dating back to the Cold War era. The diplomatic, economic, and military ties between the two nations have weathered various storms, demonstrating resilience even in the face of global shifts. India's acquisition of Russian defense equipment, energy partnerships, and shared geopolitical interests have been key pillars of this enduring relationship. Geopolitical realities and global alliances. The geopolitical chessboard is ever-changing, with nations recalibrating their alliances based on evolving strategic interests. In recent years, India has sought to diversify its partnerships, engaging with countries beyond its traditional allies. The US, in particular, has emerged as a significant player in India's diplomatic equations, adding a layer of complexity to regional dynamics. Challenges and opportunities. While India's pursuit of diverse partnerships is a diplomatic necessity, it also presents challenges. Balancing relations with Russia, a time-tested ally, and the US, a rising strategic partner, requires finesse. President Putin's warning serves as a reminder that India's pursuit of these relationships must be conducted with respect for its sovereignty and independent decision-making. Implications for global powers. Putin's stern message holds broader implications for global powers attempting to influence the geopolitical trajectory of nations. It signals that nations, regardless of their size or global stature, value their autonomy in shaping their foreign policy. In an era where influence is wielded through economic incentives, military alliances, and soft power, respecting a nation's autonomy becomes paramount. India's stance on non-alignment. Historically, India has adhered to a policy of non-alignment, maintaining a delicate balance between various power blocs. This stance, rooted in the principles of sovereignty and independence, allows India to navigate complex global scenarios without being tethered to any particular alliance. President Putin's statement aligns with India's commitment to this non-aligned approach. The role of diplomacy. In the realm of international relations, diplomacy is the key instrument in shaping narratives and forging alliances. President Putin's statement emphasizes the importance of diplomatic channels in resolving disputes and fostering understanding. It signals that India-Russia relations, like any diplomatic ties, should be nurtured through dialogue rather than coercion. Conclusion. As geopolitical tensions continue to shape the world order, President Putin's warning serves as a reminder of the complexities surrounding India's foreign policy choices. India's commitment to its independence and non-alignment underscores the delicate diplomatic dance it must perform. The evolving landscape requires global powers to engage in constructive dialogue rather than attempting to coerce sovereign nations.